is what happens when you take the family drama of the super rich, add a dash of romance, a sprinkle of reality TV, and a scoop of the inheritance games, and then make it for adults. Welcome to Booksmith Day 5, where I talk about These Summer Storms by Sarah MacLean. This book talks about some heavy topics, like learning how to have relationships with your siblings, even though you're a lot different when you're adults than when you were children, as well as breaking away from overbearing parents and yet still finding your way back to your family. But it's also super entertaining. The basic gist of it is there's these 3 siblings who all came from a very wealthy family, and suddenly their father, who none of them were very close with, passes away in a freak accident. However, he had anticipated his death in a way, and so he left them all an inheritance game of sorts to play. With all the extended family, the brothers and sisters-in-laws, the grandkids, they all have to come back to the family home on their private island, and each of them has to fulfill a task in order to get their inheritance. And the catch is, if one person doesn't go through with their tasks, then no one gets their inheritance. And the romance subplot comes in when what was supposed to be a one-night stand doesn't appear to end up that way when that certain someone pops up again in the life of one of the siblings. This story is described as a smart and tender novel about the transformative power of grief, love, and family. This luscious novel explores past secrets, present truths, and futures forged in the wake of wild summer storms. If you're a fan of literary fiction, mystery, or any of the above themes that we talked about, I highly recommend that you check this out. And I actually found this out from my Book of the Month box and then ended up listening to the audiobook. And so I can recommend both the very beautiful hardcover from Book of the Month and the narration on the audiobook is great. And if you wonder why it sounds familiar, the woman that did the narration is the same one that narrates all of Emily Henry's books as well.